everyone. Here we are at Hopkinton State Park in Massachusetts. It is a beautiful state park. It has several swimming areas, hiking trails, boat rentals, swimming, of course. And it's quite to be enjoyed. It's a beautiful day. There is a slight risk of thunderstorms, but right now they're just developing. They are coming, they are spraying the sky fiercely. The reason why I'm making this video is as I'm sitting here observing, I am observing several things. A lot of little children trying to be children, having a good time, running around, splashing. Then you have the parents. Some of them are sitting back and just observing their children. Some of them are holding their hands while they're in the water. And some are just not giving a rat's ass. This means several things. As that child grows up, what is that child's perspective going to be on the reality that we live in? This is why we have the problem we have today of people not caring for other people as they should. This is why there is such a disconnection between all of us. The disconnection has to be faced and dealt with in a rational way, in a way that deals with us all and all the different perspectives that we all encounter in a different time of day. The worst thing you can do is let a child not be a child by yelling at them, don't do this, don't do that, stop, no, that's wrong, this is wrong, this is the way you do it. And when that child is just trying to have a good time in a foot of water, a foot of water is not going to hurt the child. 6 inches of water is not going to hurt the child unless it falls on its face and stays there without your supervision. Then that child will get hurt. But there is no need for a child to be yelled at or even conducted in such a form that the child is like told what to do in a foot of water. Let them experience their own path and let them find out what is serving their purpose and what is serving their perspective versus implying your perspective on them. Making them your extension of who you always wanted to be, or your fears, or your own perspective. That child is not going to learn what it is to swim around in a foot of water, and they will fear that foot of water because you are acting in a panic mode and yelling at the child to not go that deep. Okay, so that child is 2.5, 3 feet tall. All right, you are there supervising. So just observe. What's the point of acting or reacting? By smothering the child really does not develop a sense of self, and it's always needy and dependent. First on its parents, then it's going to be needy and dependent on somebody else to give them that reassurance of love. Let the children run on their own, play. You know how I learned how to swim? I got thrown in the water, not over my head, up to my knees. And Lord to my behold, I learned to swim before you know it by somebody holding me in place and me flapping my hands and legs. I learned, right? I got over my own fear and I played in the water. Yes, I was always under supervision, but the parent did not smother me to the point that I couldn't even walk on my own 2 feet. It's just bad, and it kind of upsets me to see this kind of behavior from adults that cling on to that child as it's a possession, because a child is not a possession. A child is an own sentinel being that needs a space to evaluate and grow as an adult. So both neglect and smothering are a very, very dangerous way to bring up a perspective on an individual that is getting to become part of society, children. The in-between, the middle ground, is not just on the side of caution, but it's not also on the side of neglect. Is let the child experience what they have to. Let them eat dirt. It's good for them. Let them run around and fall. It's good for them. Are you going to not nurture them once they are learning that if you fall down and scrape your knee, it's going to hurt? Yes, you will be. You'll be there for them. But at the same time, why not let them be who they are supposed to be in a fashion that they can develop into an individual that's empowered by themselves, by their own soul's purpose. Not your thoughts, not your programming, and not your program that is repeated unknowingly. The other thing I'm observing is the fact that people are fearful of even making eye contact with another human being. They're afraid to look up, and they hide it behind the sunglasses in their own little comfort zone, as if to say, leave me alone, this is my little private space. Well, a friendly hello is not going to invade your private space. It'll take a second to say hello back. Very important. But that's what we do. We run away and we hide. We run away and express our feelings through our TV shows because that's what we need to feel alive, because we regret and push back all other feelings that do not conform to our vision of perspective, right? And that is the world we're in today. Thank you for watching. Peace.